I've watched you. You know, I've watched you. Sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe, hey,
Why do you panic?
The way you, Papa, you know, Papa, what you used to fan charcoal.
Right.
You've seen it,
right?
When you fan it, then the charcoal bright red.
This is a call for accountability.
You fan government's charcoal. It's bright red.
It's a call for accountability.
I enjoy it.
No, I think literally and figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pricks the conscience very quickly and sharply. Yeah. So certainly a fantastic avenue for a great editorial and one that literally wakes us up.
This is our society,
right?
And it will take me and you to do it. That's why I always watch Johnnie's Bite.
The general watches Johnnie's Bite
every day.
Thank you very much.
And it's devoid of insults, but straight to the point, factual and fearless.
What he seeks to do is to bring attention to some of the ills or some of the problems that we have. And even though it's often very spicy, I was telling him that he could add some ketchup on the side.
Oh, you should add some ketchup. It's too hot for you, eh?
Too hot.
I don't get surprised when people criticize you. But I think you are doing a good job.
Thank you, sir.
And don't at all think about what people will say. Continue with the objective work that you are doing. And definitely it will help this nation. Do it for yourself. But what Ghanaians cannot say is what you are saying.
Charlie, no be joke. The pressure people like Johnnie can give you.
No.
You no get grey hair, you go get grey hair.
I'm innocent.
And that's what I'm saying. That the pressure Johnnie and his people, the pressure they can give you, you no get grey hair, you go get. So your best bet is not to have hair.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbanallah wa ni'ma wakil. The Lord is my light, my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Johnnie's Bite. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I trust you're fine. I am fine. I'm greater than Accra. And we will continue to ask our questions without fear of favor. No form of intimidation, public ridicule, whatever it is would bring us down. And we are happy that the questions we continue to ask day by day and by weekly basis and a monthly basis since we started last year are yielding results in certain quarters. We are happy to ask those questions on your behalf. And we are happy to ask the questions that the masses want the leadership to know about. We are happy to probe the matters. And we are happy to get into under the skin of the people who have elected themselves or have been elected to manage our affairs. They were elected to manage our affairs. And if they are at some point mismanaging our affairs, we'll have to raise the concerns. I've been reading the Auditor General's report with a shock. The last one that came, we had 12 billion, right? 12 billion irregularities, procurement irregularities, salary irregularities, yada yada, payment irregularities, all of them. Now we are told that the figure has shot up. So if we were really managing things well, would it shoot up? We'll get to discuss that maybe tomorrow or Thursday. We'll get into that matter proper. Then we'll start asking the questions again, whether or not that is the reason people who have gone past the age of retirement do not want to leave their places so that people can come and find out what the rot is there. The president said, once upon a time, said, the money under the table. Is there money under the table? We will continue to ask the questions. So like it, share it, tell them about it. Johnnie's Bite is back. Johnnie's Bite is the people's bite. And you can't shut it down. Now, this morning, I saw a publication yesterday from the Republic Press, and he put that up for me. President Akuffo says, we are lucky to have him as president. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo, who begged us once, twice, thrice, now says Ghana is lucky to have me as president. President Akuffo. He says Ghana is lucky to have him as president. And you know, the interesting point is that he made this comment up north, and he was speaking to a traditional ruler, and he actually had bemoaned the situation that, oh, the people had not had certain facilities for a very, very long time. And now, because he's bringing some, he says Ghana is lucky to have him. Now, is that the reality of the Ghanaian? That the ordinary Ghanaian, the average Ghanaian, the businessman, including Guta, NAPCO, Youth in Afforestation, NSS, all those people who are disgruntled, immigration officers who are worried about their promotion, customs officers, prison officers, police officers, army officers, all those people, nursing, trainee, teacher, training, people whose monies have been there. And I was told by Allied Health, whatever it is, professionals, they have finished their service. They are wrapping up this month or so, one of the health groupings, and they have not received a kobo, a peswa, a shikom, a peng. Would they be happy to have the president as president? Because that's what the president said. Ghana is lucky to have me, Akuffo Addo. Now, if the Republic Press lied, that means that we are lying. But this is what the Republic Press did. A banner headline. Ghana is lucky to have me, President Akuffo Addo. Question I ask you this morning, and you can get on our social media handles, hashtag TV3 New Day. Are you happy? Or do you consider yourself lucky to have President Akuffo Addo as our leader in these times? And before, since 2017, you let it even stretch it. So I decided to put up a little poll, and it showed me the results of the poll. 12-hour poll, a little over 1,180-something voted in that poll. This is the verdict of the people. And quickly, we don't have a lot of time. This is the verdict of the people. This is my social media handle, at Hughes_on-air. I know they send a lot of attack dogs to come and insult me, and people, you know, just sign on to Twitter, and you find some have been there only 3 days, 4 days, and they make some comments. Those people, once I see you, you go top block, bam. Yeah, because you cannot suffer fools. You must keep your sanity intact. So I put this up yesterday. I said, per a Republic Press banner headline, Nana Akufo-Addo says, Ghana is lucky to have me. A, true. B, false. Simple. I say answers only. 1,182 votes what were garnered. Final results as at 12/28, 29 August 2022. I use an Android, by the way. True, 14%. False, 86%. If it's an exam, the president has failed in the mind of the people. Those who said it is false, they are 86% of 1,182. Those who said it is true, they are just about 130 something. If your math is right, 132 or 35, thereabout of the figure. 14% said that claim by the president is true. 86% of the claim said it is false. And this is what the people who actually run research around the president should be doing. Simple things like this. It will help them know the tone and the mood of the people. Because when you listen to the vice president's speech, he keeps repeating himself. And we have been able to institute a Ghana card. And this Ghana card will help. Same script everywhere. And I wonder who's been writing the scripts for the vice president. Who's been writing the script for the president? Such that even at some point, the president writes a speech, he goes to read it, and he comes to apologize for what he said, which he said. You remember the Cape Coast Airport and Harbour Matter? So this, Mr. President, this is the verdict of the people. At least 1,182 Ghanaians. They say that the claim that you say we are lucky to have you is false. 86% of them say it's false. And I think that's a wake-up call. That now you have gotten the presidency, and it appears that everything has been put, if you will, on autopilot. If things were not on autopilot, why would you ask Ken Odamwa to go? And we started a conversation around here. Why would you allow Ken Odamwa to go and keep Ken Ofori-Atta at post? Even in ill health. Danny, you have that Ken Odamwa's video where he was dancing. I want you to play that video because he called the office of a special prosecutor boss. He called him a small boy. And that's the problem we have here. People still think that we are small boys. So when it gets to a point where they have to give us jobs to do and positions that we are qualified to hold, they still think we are small boys. So even after 60, 65, some are 80 years. They are older than Ghana by more than 20 years. They are 20 years away from 100. They are still holding on to position. Young people within their party can't find anything. That's Ken Odamwa. He is even stronger than Ken Ofori-Atta. He's been asked to go. And the question we have been asking this morning is that if his, contract expired in 2021, why is he now being asked to go home? Did he offend some people? Was he going to speak about the chits and the cars? Oh, take chits, go and take car. Chit, go and take car. Was he going to talk about La Bianca? Was he going to talk about tax exemptions? What was he going to talk about, which is why he has been asked to go? Because he's a soldier. Soldiers don't keep quiet. They talk when they are right. You can't press a soldier down. So Canada is gone. Yesterday, I showed you 2 people from the education ministry, or Ghana Education Service. One from Greater Accra, one from the Northern region, who have retired, who are still at post. Thankfully, after we started talking about old people who are not allowing their young people, their children and their grandchildren to get jobs to do, they have started going home. I say, I've given you up to the end of this week. I have the pictures, I have your names, I have the designations. If you don't honorably leave, we will post it and mention you. I'm promising you. And it is the same teachers, the same nurses, the same doctors, the same people who work with you who have been giving me the information. Me, I'm not a nurse. It's the same people who have been giving me. So, Danny is okay. So, Canada Mwatu is gone. Hallelujah. Now, who is the next old person to go? We have mentioned the Controller General of Immigration. And the people say they don't like him. Should he stay? Should he go? And I've seen some very ridiculous publications, Daily Guide and all of that, mentioning that, oh, it's a pulling down. Who is pulling who down? We have asked questions here. Number one, the officers say, since you got in, there's something called medical allowance. Where if I'm an officer at Hamile and I'm ill, there's a medical allowance for me. You have come to cancel it, and you said the person should come all the way from Hamile to Ghana Immigration Service headquarters here near the BNI, near VAG House, to come and assess a clinic. The question, who owns the clinic and why must it be so? So if I have severe malaria, I'm traveling for 2 days, I could perhaps possibly die. The officers are asking that question. The officers are asking why you have promoted their juniors above seniors. They're asking. The officers are asking why you have picked regional commanders and downgraded them to sector commanders and raised people who were sector commanders and made them regional commanders, even though their ranks do not tally. They're asking questions. And these are the questions. No, so it's not pull him down matter. Answer the questions. Question and answer. Not Adam, where are you? I'm naked. They ask you a question of geography. You are given a question of biology. Danny, let's talk about the Galamsey, because that's what this is all precursor. Quickly, let's talk about the Galamsey. Play the viral video of the soldier. Yesterday, when I heard Mekuduka talking about Galamsey, I paused and asked 2 questions. Because I've seen the thing, I've seen the Pra River. Danny, I want us to hear the audio. So start the video again. Let's hear the audio.
Look at our water. You see the problem you have caused. You come from your country and destroying our water. The water we will drink. You cannot drink this. So you see, this is the problem. Hello. These guys are well established with machines, plants. They have 2 plants, one supplying water to their site, which is about 1 kilometer from here. Then, when they wash the gold, they now discharge the water through the second plant into the river. So
this video went viral. It did. It went viral. What did the authorities do about it? Because my information is that when the soldiers arrest the suspects, they hand them over to the national security. Mr. Kandapa, good morning to you. Mr. Sumendi, good morning to you. They hand the suspects over to you, like this Chinese man. Where are they? Is it another case of Aisha 1? 2, there is no way the chamfans will be built outside and brought. The chamfans are built here and right on site. So when we invest money and we ask the people to go there, do they go there and see the chamfans and pretend not to see them? Or have you given them a restriction of them going 100 meters and stride the water when you know that the machines could go 500 meters, 600 meters? You, the same authorities, bemoaning and saying, let's not partisan politics. It's a whole fluke. 3, can we begin examining what exactly community mining is? Because some of you are using the caption of community mining as the basis for running your Galamsey empire. You think we don't know? We know. We very much know. We know, pa, we know, we are aware. So the very people pretending to be sending people, armed men who are family men, putting them in the line of danger, are the very people who are doing the Galamsey and pretending that they are fighting Galamsey. Because they think we are all stupid. I know policemen, I know military men, I know immigration men who complain bitterly. Central Western region, a ridiculous limit of 100 meters astride the river. When you know that the equipment goes beyond 500 meters, sometimes 1 kilometer and all of that. So what are we doing? And then you come back to come and say, oh, youth in mining, youth in community this, youth in community that. All of that, it be lie. We will get to a point, I'm saying this again, when we will start importing water if we don't take care. We will get to a point, the painful point, where we will start importing water because of a few greedy people. And you know, when you steal from the people and they go and pray for Alpha Hour, where's the other SPD, and when they go and pray all those midnight prayers, when people wake up at 4 a.m. to pray, when people wake up at 3 a.m., 12 a.m. to pray, when they start and finish praying, the diseases that will come to you have no idea. Danny, wait, Koko, wait. I gave you a final document. The promotions that are stored at Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority, they are threatening to go on a strike. We came here to speak. Some people insulted us. The promotions were granted. I'll show you the tall list so that you know that when we speak with authority. Look, 14 July. You remember I talked about the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority. Look at the list. To all staff, 2015 year group promotions. Management confirms the approval of the following. And when I finished doing that bite, Kenneth Damwa, I'm told, went all the way to Tema. Why did he go there? In some way, it says to promote all officers who obtained the declared pass mark but could not be promoted due to limited vacancies. These officers will be automatically promoted when vacancies are declared for the next promotion interview in August 2022. That they have been promoted, I know. To promote additional principal revenue officers to chief revenue officers, CROs, upon review of current strategic staff levels. 3, to release the results of the junior officers categories by Friday, 15 July 2022. Letters for the successful officers will be issued accordingly. Please find attached the list of affected. Ekia Mpieni Brobe, acting head human resource, and they wanted this woman sacked actually. Now look at it. Take a look. I will not mention the name, but look at the list. Look at how tall the list is. Just let it go through your mind. Look at how tall the list is. Look at how tall the list is. 29. Tall. Look at how tall. 52. All these people. Their promotion was due, but they kept them on. Look at all these people. All of them. All these people. Look at them. All this list. People's fathers and mothers. And you know what this was doing? This was breaking homes, because I started working as a policeman. After 4 years, I've been promoted. And then I'm working maybe immigration or GRA. I've not been promoted. My wife thinks I've been promoted.